We shall be checking out, of course, you know what we do. We discuss sports issues. And today, topic on the table, we'll be looking at the Black Queens against Algeria. That's going to be a flash in the pan, quick one. But the main topic we shall be discussing has to do with our infrastructure. Remember when President Mahama was, talking about his manifesto. He said he was going to have or going to construct or build stadia in all the 16 regions. In all the 16 regions. That's plus the existing ones. All 16 regions must have sports stadia or sports stadium each. But for what we are having now, the country in its current financial state, a simple question we are putting across is, should the president rescind that decision? Should he pull foot? Judging from the fact that the already existing stadia facilities are struggling, it needs refurbishment. As we speak, Accra Sports Stadium is the only standout venue that can host Grade A matches or CAF sanctioned, FIFA sanctioned matches. So should the president pull foot and concentrate on the already existing ones which have somehow deteriorated? One, second D, Tamale, Kumasi, Accra. These are the existing ones. We have Cape Coast. Okay, that's 5. Already, all of these stadia cannot host CAF sanctioned matches. The minister toured some of the facilities, and I was assuring Ghanaians that Kumasi will be put in shape before even Kumasi and Kotoko begin their CAF Confederation Cup. But the simple question is, with these 5 stadia, like I mentioned, should government concentrate on those, refurbish them to CAF and FIFA standard, and not forget about the rest, but then channel the resources into other sporting facilities? Something like multi-purpose courts, something like, what's the name? Boxing gyms. We have one at Bukom Boxing Arena. Is it okay to have another or a miniature in Tamale or probably in Kumasi, so that all those in Upper East, Upper West can join in Kumasi? Upper East, Upper West, Tamale can join in Kumasi, and those within the Cape Coast, Accra, Volta region can stick to that of the Bukom Boxing Arena, should we? But to have 16 stadia in a 16 stadium in each region is going to be a lot. As to how president is going to do that one, there, it behoves them. It lies in their purview. So that's our biggest topic for today. Should president or government pull foot in building 16 stadia or stadiums in the 16 regions? But rather, should he concentrate on the existing ones? Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, Cape Coast, and Esipon, 5. Bring them to CAF and FIFA standard. Should that happen? Today, Alaska has put us live on Facebook. So we are live on Facebook as well. Radio Gold 905. Radio Gold 905. If you want to watch us on Facebook, Alaska has put us on Facebook. And if you just tuned in, you are live on Radio Gold 90.5 FM. Stephen Mireku will be coming through with tidbit from the world of sports. And very soon, when he joins me, we shall start a discussion. A lot of signings going on. Manchester United have finally signed Brian Mbuemu. That's from Brentford, eh? A few of feeders in Manchester United. Is it the no? Okay, Matheus Cunha has also arrived. We also have that one as well. We are live on Radio Go 90.5 FM. If you just tuned in once again, I am at 0599 922 922 0599 922 922 0599 922 922. Yeah, I can see that one. That's text message, WhatsApp message, and voice note. When you send your voice note, you make it short. Your writing should be snappy, concise, straight to the point. And once again, if you just tune in and you missed the topic about our stadia, 16 regions. President Mahama promised to build stadia in 16 regions. But simple question, looking at our financial state at the moment, should government pull foot or hold on to those 16 regional stadia and concentrate on the 5 big ones, bring them to CAF and FIFA standard so that we can host games there? If you take Cape Coast, for instance, if you have Cape Coast Stadium, all the clubs there probably who qualify for Africa, even BBN could have hosted their CAF Champions League there. If you come to Accra, of course, should Accra Asofo qualify or Great Olympics or any other club qualify, they will come here and host. When you go to Ashanti region, of course, Kumasi Asante Kotoko can host it there. When you go to Takrade, we have Mediama Sporting Club there. You understand? If RTU or Tamale City or whichever club from the north or Kerala qualify for Confederation Cup of CAF Champions League, they could host that in Tamale. Should the concentration be on those 5 stadia instead of concentrating or thinking about building 16 more in all the 16 regions? It's our biggest topic, of course. Your messages are welcome on that 0599-922-922, 0599-922-922. That's a text message, WhatsApp message, and voice note. Stephen Reku.
Alaja Damu.
Nampomwe.
Obade na daruma mehoye na oswe.
Adom kwa.
Oh.
Adom kwa.
Obade na si adom so ase.
Don't forget you're also live on Facebook. Radio Good 905. Radio Good 905. One word in case you want to watch.
So we are live on Facebook. Radio Good 905 FM.
FM one.
Yeah, Radio Good 905.
Radio Good 905 FM. Yeah. Radio Good 905 FM. Okay. Where's our Shafiro? I know Shafiro. Where's our Shafiro? Patrick will join soon. And I'm Maurice Bebanche.
Facebook now.
Facebook now. You can even send your messages there on Facebook. Yeah, you can come. What you say?
Now,
there you go.
Oh, Michelle, me tea where you say, President can say the newly created regions. You know, say first near what 10 regions. And I be a common about 16. So the newly created regions, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a Omobabe no mape a standard stadium.
Eddie Akoho.
Recently, Oko Western North region, he emphasized on it too. Say regions are omuni standard stadium. No. They also have talent. And you know, Omobepe na womo IB or some these 16 regions. But I mean, time no question number besides say now mining niska.
We allow it to stay. For instance, Infinite Savannah region, you know, it is part of upper east, upper east like that. And I am sure upper east has some form of sports facility. Why don't you refurbish that one?
Okay.
Voter region.
I've not been to those.
Okay. Oh, the Embra down. Voter region. So Uti was formed from voter region. Uti. Your voter, your friend saying, whole sports stadium. So if you have whole sports stadium, cool.
Nanka almost
form. Whole sports stadium.
Okay.
NC Hosa. As I say, Sana Dabi, I imagine.
Okay. Send the
I imagine. Oh, I don't into your casting Yebisa, Yanka say, President Mama own to me. Hey, he can do and a Cape Coast Stadium and Ebani saying, Bookum Box Naren Ebani saying. But Yebisa say, Sikabe Kumunu, young fan kosher baby, and I say, Fanyano, as much as they have talent. Yanum for by MP for no Mr. Muye, how many Astrotechnic resource centers. Astrotechnic resource centers. And as we speak, almost resource centers. Miunupen Ejuma. I think one in Tamale and one in I don't know about the Ninahin. Miunupen Ejuma out of the lots. And I'm sure say the existing ones, no project in Oho. Why don't you refurbish? Oba Accra, for instance, Kaneshi Complex. A Yemura name more and I take you over. Why don't you refurbish rather than build a new one somewhere?
Okay.
Me imagine me question no. See, somebody there where we are waiting. This year is almost ended.
Yeah.
JDM has 3 years to do all those. If it's not able to do all those, certainly government of continuity.
Yes.
Anybody who comes, bros. Anybody who comes in should be able to continue. President. If you practice government of continuity and go this country, will be unto me and with the whole of West Africa. Nobody. If we practice government or governance or government or whatever continuity, I feel about why any day when we occur Adamu Muftawa, but nothing new. We should continue what Afiro has started. And Kagana, nobody, West Africa, nobody, absolutely nobody. You understand? But we know we see polytechnic, friends, and nursing training school. Because I know no inti, but I can't no so I say no Johnny we miss you. Hey, it is very bad. This country is a very funny country. Very funny country. Your messages are welcome, on Facebook, Radio Gold 905 FM. Radio Gold 905 FM on Facebook. Radio Gold 905 FM on Facebook. And then WhatsApp 0599-922-922. WhatsApp, text message, and voice notes.
Now, how to folk for?
Hey.
And then I did be saying a kai casa. Hey, I know we yaba. Brabitua we ya na we yaba. Brabitua we ya now we saw.
You realize that I have not spoken about those things.
Recent. There's a 3 cry.
3
cry. Coach EDA players the best you know dear Nababa. What is all this? Phobia.
Salim Adams was 70,000.
I said no, they almost all
they have settled. Then a certain boy, Francis Ajeti, $10,000.
Yes.
And then Rene Hedink, one of the most useless appointments I've ever seen from Asofuk, $150,000. And then Togbe Afede is happy.
What is all this?
People say we shouldn't criticize House of Folk. Togbe is happy.
Me won't story say FIFA orders House of Folk to pay $150,000 to
Rene Hedeng.
Yes.
God damn it.
For wrongful termination of contract.
Who did that wrongful termination? Who did it?
Hey. Has a 2 years couple best 2-3 weeks new.
Afirwa.
I say microphone share that no more.
I'm telling you.
Bakubi
cry. I see one. Bakubi. I'll find out. About 4th one. You see. Indeed.
My goodness.
Indeed. I stopped criticizing Togo. Maybe I have to start again. No, this is
those who are almost in case can you go some to be to
and I want to know more.
Oh, massa.
One more go na.
Papa too much. Because stay here quickly. Transfer in competing the sign is. Everybody did drama. And even a year, Pubi man, I'm a person more year near my bureau. Cabeboa.
I feel $70,000. Hey, I ain't no money about. I'm going to breast Stephen Amankona. It be a $60,000, it be $100,000, and you are paying $150,000 for wrongful termination of contract. You can go to Ivory Coast or wherever and buy a quality player from there with $150,000. But I must say there be. This topic, I seriously have to discuss during the week. It is very bad.
You know, Kotoko also sign there, but Kotoko before almost sign I club now announced the appointment of several professionals to strengthen its administrative and sporting department. And he said, Mr. Charles Kweku Hammond, and Penifan, the minister, marketing and brand manager. John also expertise in marketing and brand strategy. Yes, and a year ura unyina asenso. Also joining as corporate and external affairs manager. No, or your taxing is on managing relationship with corporate partners and stakeholders. And Christopher Demenya. So kind of the Chris. Yes. Upon his who's Casa Bruno.
Bruno.
Hey, Anna Bro Chris Emo.
Ebia
Hey, Chris. Yeah, Christopher Demenya. A former NCC chairman. He said, no, Cassie, Wabba, again, no, mean, no, Ebia non your foreigner.
I beg it on it, a dingra.
Yes, I beg, oh, what you was has a dear in town fat.
As a dear in town fat.
Yeah, has a dear in town fat. It was scout to place the man has to folk. Foreign boys, town fasa.
Kakribia Ivory Coast in you. Sisi, Kasim Sisi.
Yeah, Kasim Sisi.
Kakribia Canadian. Cameroon, Junior Cabana. Gina Cavadi.
Gina Cabana, no good of Frank Cabana.
Yasan watching crowd, not to be trapping ball. Central Africa.
Oh, Asamo.
Hey, Asante Kotoko. Over 9 players. This is serious.
Now, 4 players from RTU. Omo Eko, Omo
Teki.
Yeah, for trials.
Hey.
Now, Omo Konefa, they are expected to sign a deal.
Trials in Teki.
Yeah, opportunity in line with the vision of the current CEO of the club, Zakaria Safian. Say the vision, vision of the Abba
Teki.
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 Okay.
Yeah, Teki. Tino ufta yani insisi so
me for party nimbra
from party nimbra na ebusia yenhwe amano nsem na afeso efisem kakra bi enche na san sempanifo aba enye bebre na kete wese enye bebre na yeisa
bola kodi Antonio Musa tu
Washasi yani papa ne negotiation or dreams there about assistant coach un say me wo fa wo
why
Wilfred Dorman wo
that's for the only license A
and only license the assistant none
of it
and then say pack a bit me akoye
head coach
na Dorman
assistant we say then on free dreams and go head coach will so it's a matter of qualification certification only license A
any on your one because we're heavy.
No, he's a good coach.
And he's one of the coaches that anytime our friend be and he will pick your call. You answer your
respect.
Oh, you're serious.
Respect. Uncle great Onyanka great Olympics in but only license.
Oh. Naka one a yako humo.
Erica Lagide.
I like
two brainy guys, man.
Enter we see 7 be braina na say yabo no ayede ebro e wa ha. Na Swedo All Blacks for so de omu chemi say Ghana Premier League no ma ba nya so ma be di agro kekako. Oma wiekra ma appointed 39-year-old Egyptian Ahmed Ibrahim Fati. I say on never be new coach na dia ma club na dia dia. Oma so ma hwehwe Ghana ha nyino ma hu coach bia wa ha. Ai jombe ko Egypt. Na ba pane de touches na ba. You know All Blacks. The Gamba boys. So we do All Blacks.
So me na mana ejuma nkwandi is a good coach. He has experience. He has experience. Ismaili Club, Elguna, and he has experience. So umbe German aye Juman nkwandi ya. That's why omu impose players on him they are cool. Ghana Football Administration.
And yeah, semono. I was saying, beginning to sign, Pacho Shiamia, still wait me from SM. I still remain Ghana's finest, romantic and sexy commentator about Copenhagen rights lawyer. And my transia na no pay a good deal mun se me fie de kakra na afis no amano ne de taw na afi ye de dwumadi na si na ye de ho nsem foforo so timi ato aso e de amamo na se bi kan no 4 players from RTU na se Rotamale United Wisdom Manyina Jonas Yaya Latif Samuel Lamte Lukman Abdul Shakor me yankopon aduma wo ebetu kwan de akọ Turkey na se wo ekọ dia trials anom kwakwa Turkey na afi no trials na fa de mo de a na omo de pen AC paper so no mo sign we say love letter no mo sign deal and so Turkey. Now this opportunity is in line with the vision of the current CEO of the club Ura Zakaria Safiano nti we ensem anu so fi RTU4 eba yere ho nsem enso emamo kasafidi kasi eso na official Asante Korokofo completed the signing of Karela United left back I friend Shaibu Abubakar on a 20 years Benjamin Asare o move anaso move na de antino we ensem anu so efi Accra to football so eba yere ho nsem enso emamo Adriana Stars FC official oma contacted Hatufu target I friend Ali Muhammad. Now Ali Muhammad no omo contact omo dia na say for a possible deal and they want to hijack the former Vision FC center back no o person hijack deal na dia how to folk force guso a any eye abrantin edin komo for a possible deal we someone and also eba Karela United so awie the signing of former Accra Lions sub captain our friend Isa Ibrahim on a permanent deal we someone and also eba elho FC Samates ne womo forward friend Emmanuel Owusu Boache me no ka say womo apart ways mutually I just abrante no and so edinani kire baby foforo we someone and also fi wa eba ede ho nsem mamo kasafiri kasi eso afeye san ede ani kire mu nsem foforo mu dia sisi ne betimi aka say official sealed na esan say abrante friend Kwabena Owusu Prince me no ka say there dia abrante or a new Hatoful player after signing an official contract and just a contract no till 2027 and abrante a sign contract no de ama Accra Hatoful ngita abrante there me no ka say betimi ka say or a phobian we ensema and also former Dwarfs and FC Samates mo forward I friend Sedu Abubakar and na se woni eya Asante Korokofo training den na se Wednesday no kromo ye training a na nya se nkoma akra na ka se de enya de a deal bia enso etimi akoso ne mum no eye abrante eguso a woni eye Asante Korokofo ye training how to for awie the signing of golden kick on center back I friend eye Baba Adamu na Baba Adamu assign a 3-year deal with Hato Fuka enya sem kuma akra ntimi no ka se de abrante no ye di hu koma officially abrante na kwa kopie mu e phobia never say die until the bones are rotten Asante Koroko Womonso awie eye Inusa Adams de no 3-year deal former player of Oye Wafa Sporting Club and afis no Kutukuro as medical ka ho asem Charles Jemfi Kamara Kennedy won't betimi afre no Charles Jemfi Kamara Menoka se ono so idea wa complete move to Aduana Stars Football Club on a permanent deal after leaving Bibiani Gold Stars as free agent. Into attacking midfielder was signed 3-year deal after medicals into way and someone and also yede Emma Kumase Asante Koroko anase yede Emma etiefua womo support to Aduana Stars Football Club. Na se okopie mu na ohwe signings a Asante Korokofo ayena de ade a na ese signings no ekore ni mu pa ma membo kakra so mfama na afi ehu signings Asante Korokofo enso etimi aye kakra na di kan catch us say a branded friend Morfin Donzo a wafi Hafia Club aba be piemu ewa Asante Koroko o striker gini no fi a waba betoto ntena de ama Asante Koroko hube jewu midfielder ofi Mireku Chelsea waba kotoko 4 years deal ena Korokofo sign no aye branded friend Francis Akwa enso left back ofi Beche anase yes Beche United wabe piemu a 3 years deal en waba Johnson upon Owusu o winger sometime ago we see Edmund Dream Sepsi krana dia kofa manane ko testi European football kakra so aba 2-year deal NIS24 and so etimi assign no Fuseni Zakaria or a central defender from Brekum Chelsea waba 3 years deal Korokofo Afa Branti Aziz Haruna Dari or a goalkeeper from Bechem United on so aba 4 years deal set Kwajo midfielder from Bechem United waba 4 years waba be sign Joseph Amwa or a midfielder from Legon Cities on so aba 4 years waba be sign Hilary Adabo or a defensive midfielder from FC Samates 3 years on so dia ba Philip Amon or a winger from New Edubiase on also 3 years waba ebebrena ene Korokofo egusu a womo sensan na dia enti say ni kan no we step in the right direction kenken kwa dada no ahwinsi ebefa anase edeben emfa enti esa pepe ene honsem enso etie eho na American catch say Fifi Parker Hansen currently oni Dream Sepsi for edin komo na dia enkomo ni de egusu ekoso enra yes enwumre mu yedin komo kwa eche kakra no enya de omatimi finalize bibia awi aha ne mu no Dreams for ene ni din komo a contract won sensem na dia de om di nyina to nanim se won hwemu se beboa no na oba be pie mu Dream Sepsi a enti we ensem a eno so yede ema etiefo ho na ukopie mu rapper and producer friend Snoop Dogg says Mufta Sana my friend Snoop Dogg he's getting closer to become an investor Swansea City ai or say person invest in Swansea City team no
well musical free never
enya rap ya you're in the building yo
Snoop Dogg
Snoop Dogg
musical free rap
ni which is Zambia man no kapori enum 5 goals and Zambia for no entimi antiba kokra the same semi-final game no enrei Morocco any Mali e de pem so a na say Morocco chiri kapori miensa e de so a Mali a wo so etimi etimu baako me no ka say enei dia games ni bi ebetimi abaso na enei game a hase 4 pm no Algeria any the Black Queens of Ghana intimi srew ene Obimpeh no abobi e de ama the Black Queens of Ghana omnom head coach friend Kemlas Kekeli na say the bay omitimi ahwe no machichi Nigeria Algeria for no ayom nyedo na dia nti Algeria any Ghana Black Queens ena airbo ene ena other semi-final game no South Africa any Senegal ena airbo na ohwe Algeria any the Black Queens of Ghana Algeria omubo 3 games omunya 5 points ho Algeria ni Botswana boy Algeria eshe Botswana 1-0 omni Tunisia boy and it ended goalless 0-0 omusan any Nigeria 4 boy and also it ended 0-0 the 3 games a omuboy no wo mu enya 5 points omutimi share 1 goal pe ewum Sanso and akopie mo the Black Queens of Ghana yense about 3 games in 4 points ho first game in any South Africa the defending champions at the share so and South Africa for no ya me ho bae pa one boy kamienu yentimi ante Mali and so any Ghana boy ya and we can share and Mali for no better the game ended 1-1 and Ghana any Tanzania man de pem so na say Black Queens share goals makomako and 9 Emma Tanzania man timi etimu ba 3 games boy no pacho in 4 points honti when you are saying a prayer then you say one for the Black Queens of Ghana said the bear and then ebetimi ache Algeria for no ne anom de ne akopie mu semi-finals na you say no kopie mu dia Nigeria no wetimi qualify or train the winner of South Africa and afis Senegal sanso na Morocco so wetimi qualify or train the winner Ghana and afis no Algeria na other semi-final matches no say bibia timi asset enti we ensem a eno so ho uduani echemu U20 ne so dia na say ade a matches no ekoso pram den na uduani echemu dia matches no ba bia duru no semi-finals semi-finals ene yedru na matches a eba so no matches a kama pa na in other semi-final match no There Nigeria will face Niger. Now the same day, Nigeria and the top group A and Niger to secure second spot in group B after a hard-fought campaign into a semi-final game and also Airbus into Nigeria and Niger and Airbo. The difference I say back the no AIS also and the other one no AIBA and so into the AI no koso we dia so na Nigeria ne mu no AI ni fi ha na akwa Nigeria versus Niger. Into Nigeria versus Niger semi-final game baso and afis no kwesi da ochakro na no the Black Satellite ebe face the Young Elephant of Ivory Coast into way games and also baso ho yemfe ani ntwe mu minu ka say the Arsenal for awie na mufta Arsenal for pay 52 million pounds womo de koya omo se Chelsea for enyi sika no na Chelsea for emfa no ni Madueke emfa emomo Arsenal for Chelsea for agiatum agi sika no bag ma de esi wo office eno ma fa branch de friend no ni Madueke no tade rag me say rag cry. Oh, and dear Crana
head kerchief.
Eh, dear, this I know. Oba when you chamber, man, no wakako fan.
You are 18 years, then you go and marry a 27-year-old woman.
Although this kind
Gabrieli, Adia. Oni Hendrik Awarian associate kan asosa aman no enyasem kuma akra se ko pipiase bancha mpesi no we se bancha no kra san di nyama nkani na wo fufu a esosa betiman ti Hendrik wakwa ware small boy 18 sika owo no we always ka kra chemi amiti wa gra na dia ankwan dia da wan waka Brentford for Manchester United for awie. Hey, Manchester United kwani team di best 2 months assign one player boy. And say Brentford United no one we 70 million pounds and somebody sign Brian Mbuemo as a branch no nyante say ida na so chombe we ni medicals na dia na say Manchester United for yom so do ni echemu ewo Germany Montinso Benjamin Sesko omokwa akofande aba wonde he United when ni brabre no Odi ewunnim kura rubi na mori ni brabre no enti no mind say and yes Brian Mbuemo no o pretty from left no na omo player we friends Bruno abo akire ho ba bi kakra na Sesko na boanim won na ebia amade so no twi street at the far right hand side ho ba
ye hu bi last
season anya sakra na on no ma Matthias Kunya Fanfi right side homra no cross off amra na Benjamin Sesko fantimbo
last is ye hu bi say
United bad
yeah
enti we ye de baba na dia abusen Bayern Munich for say o improve their bid for Liverpool player Luis Diaz Liverpool for Bayern Munich for ni abrepa so pa branch no mana we bisi akan Eddie Amom Liverpool for so meno ka so mani abrepa say Newcastle branch friend Alexander Isak abranche ne bodo ni mbo odim tana to pa ne mo na nche no pira nche no pira na dia nche no ne dia no so ewo AC Milan they are interested in 22-year-old Manchester United forward Rasmus Højlund
abeya mana onko
AC Milan for so many branch no and he joined United from Atalanta in the summer of 2023 na ni sika 72 million pounds United for the quarter no obai no wo so sheda mo hwe o de ne ho toto fom sa Similar for Tia to be kunkum so minya branch no mope UEFA Euro 2025 no Switzerland 2025 Minuka say France ni Germany na ebo. Eno Spain man no eche Switzerland eno meka miru omentimi ante. Ese semi finals no England any Italy ena ebo. Ai ena face no Spain change the winner France any Germany game no. Nti we ensem a Mufta eno so yemfansi asanse mpanifo aba na ebere ne so ko na any mpanifo ntimi twetwe komo. Still, within this society I still remain Ghana's finest, romantic and sexy commentator ba ko the animal rights lawyer. We share me a bit me from SM Fasaka chene ho na nye sen ache sa chi say be a fake origin and kasene kai say no beauty shines brighter than a good heart. For knowledge go to school, for wisdom go on your knees. Be a pineapple, stand to wear crown and be sweet on the inside.
Thank you very much.
Look at the apparel they wear.
The foot.
The foot.
No, the bandana. It's nice. But they are more disciplined than the footballers.
Yeah, their training is very difficult. The training they go through
very rigorous.
Very Charlie, it's not easy. You know, Accra Technical University, one of the best in the country. Basketball team. I tell you, this what's the name? Sprite. Basketball championship. Yausechi. And then Patrick Akoto. I mean, when I was in Accra Poly, Charlie, the whole Ghana went to me. University of Ghana, it's a fact. They know. Yeah, they know. Oh no, this one, if you give them a chance to speak, the course will come. People will tell you that Accra Poly when it comes to
even University of Ghana cannot stand you.
University of Ghana, so on your size near.
Thomas Moreau is in. He's seated at my far right. He's late, but no problems.
But he's not the late.
He's not the late, yes. But he is late. Patrice, your campaign starts now.
Thank you.
Whatever you want to speak.
Yeah. Good morning to our listeners out there. You know, I love the team that we have in the studios, and then there's more pressing issues that we should be talking about every now and then. So, as for me, I'll always be talking about the sanitation issues here and there. And then I think the ocean that we see out there, it serves us.
Apple
no, it's serving. So when you live around the coastal belt, you realize that say if you any bokra the dinding crana do baby from a baby buffy also, you know, blows from the sea to the land to cool the system.
The seashore has never been hot.
Yes.
Charlie.
You get it.
Beautiful place to be.
But what we've seen now is that you see the tidal waves and those kind of things. We are somehow the cause of it. Humanity is the cause of it. Because we are growing in terms of population. We've started encroaching some parts of the land, the earth. So people are living at Choko, Bukum, those Tema New Town and Co. The population is becoming huge. Some are extending themselves into, filling the lands, and then they are building and those kind of things. So sometimes, we are affected by our own actions. And then one of the biggest thing that we do that is contributing is the plastic waste and that kind of thing. I say they walk into the sea. Yeah, they walk into the sea. So this morning we will have to champion that cause to make sure that the government comes into this. I think if you look at almost every part of the world, the developing countries, we are mostly affected by this canker, where we produce plastics and then they end up in the sea here and there. So there's a need for us to come together as a government and fight it. When there are conferences outside, you see our people, they will employ 10, 20 people to go and sit at the conference here and there. But whatever that is being taught there, when they come, they don't preach it. They come and keep quiet. They take their money and come and sit in Ghana and then share their per diems. But whatever they go out there for, they don't come and talk about it. So this morning, it is something that I want to touch on so that we will consider putting the sea in a good shape. Our river, the water bodies. Very, very important to us.
Sure. Campaign starts now. 1 minute.
All right. On a lighter side, with what Patrick said about the sea not getting, it's always cold. I remember back in the days, growing up, I lived at White House, just Choco White House here. So there was this time, this Easter period, churches came for convention. So we virtually played around that side. So a group of people came you could see where they are coming from. There's no sea. So they were very, very amazed, like being in shore, being roll on a band. We were just playing there. And then she left. So in the evening when she was coming back, she came with cassava, a small piece of cassava. And then she threw it into the sea. Thinking that it would be like the sea was going to boil the cassava because of how she sees the sea.
Yeah.
And then she waited for, after some minutes, the water just brought the cassava. She took it and broke it. And I said, then I'm being you. Because I'm a munyeshes and I'm can't say more issue. You understand? And it is true. You see, all of the waste that we do from any part of the capital goes straight into the sea. Because for some reasons, and in God's own wisdom, all the other water bodies find their way to the sea.
Yeah.
So any waste we do finds its way to the sea, which is very bad. Just 3 days ago, I was using the beach road from the Lavender Hill to, and it was bad. Dogo, any person we are jogging here.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't feel a landing site because we are and the plastic waste there. It was very bad, very, 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 very bad. You know,
The mindset of the Ghanaian is not good. Your 1 minute is up. Don't worry. We'll come back and do it. Thomas Moreau,
Yeah.
30 seconds. Because when I tell you 1 minute, you go 2 minutes. So I'll give you 30 seconds. Any campaign.
If you give me 1 minute and I'll go 2 minutes, except I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, then you just
No,
cut that blood.
it is a rule and a
no
regulation.
problem. If 1 second, I will say it.
So
If
30 minutes. Your
No-
30 minutes
no
starts
problem.
now. It's 35. 35
today
30
is
seconds,
Sabbath,
you're off.
so let me thank Yeshua HaMashiach.
But on a more serious note,
Yeah.
don't add Paul Biya.
Look, Paul Biya is still the president of Cameroon.
Don't add Paul Biya.
You even call Onana your former president. So
He's
Paul-
former, he's gone.
Yeah, but you still use
Don't
former
add
president.
Paul
No,
Biya, don't add Paul
I
Biya.
know Paul Biya is one of the corrupt question mark leaders in the
But
world.
why do you greet him?
He's still the leader of Cameroon.
Okay.
So long live Paul Biya, long live Cameroon, and long live the lion. Long live Kevin Taylor. These are freedom fighters. I
Long
wanted.
live Ibrahima Tarayori.
Yeah, look, these are freedom fighters, and long live, how do you call it, Julius Malema. Or see, any platform I'll get, I will expose America.
Is that 30 minutes is going, 30 seconds is going.
Yeah, just let me add to what Patrick was saying. Look, I'm telling you, I've been telling the black man is an animal. We are a
Some
bunch of.
people say you should tone down on that statement.
No,
that black
look,
man is an animal.
look. Tell them, some of us, we don't just. I've traveled all over, almost about 90% in the world. I know what I'm saying. The black man is one of the most dirtiest person. Look, go to Togo here, go to Nigeria. Oh, a disaster. Just they realized they are one of the most dirtiest people in the world, so they had to go and build Abuja. That makes the place so nice, because from Lagos to Abuja is almost 720 kilometers by land. You can't go. You even go. We don't have money to go. And when you go there, they don't sleep store on Chumi. So if you don't have to, you can't go to Abuja and go.
Abuja, there be residential area.
Yeah. So they almost about 95% of the embassies have all moved to Abuja. So what I'm saying, look, they are dirty people. Look, I'm just coming from the friend who came from Germany. I just see him off. He's going to Kumasi. I'm from the new plant station. Look, just now, after the program, go to where the buses are parked and everything. Go and see filth. Bola. Na loduni. Me nana bola na kem kololi. What kind of people are we? And this waste, the Germans call it tute. What is it? The black politics. Go and see. The president even said he was going to change whatever. When you go to Britain, they use paper bag.
We are Ghana.
No, what we are saying is, look, because we cannot control, because when you go to any supermarket, they sell this polythene bag. So anybody in Europe, you meet him,
the paper bag.
The Ashanti say, "Danko, no, we see or the BB Ashanti bottle na what one because it's Kanye with polythene bag."
Okay,
because
your
of that.
30 no,
So
no,
what I'm
campaign
saying
is done.
What I'm saying is
30 seconds more.
let's support, but the president should come in
And do what?
He shouldn't say with his mouth. He should act.
Oh, but when he put people there to ask, nobody will do campaign again. Campaign is finished. When I give you your 30 minutes, maybe you can yours 5 minutes. You can.
No,
5 seconds on what?
But still, we are a bunch of dirty people coming.
Campaign is finished. I've taken everybody off air, and I'm still the monkey in the chair. My name is Adamu Muftar. We are live on Facebook, Radio Good 905 FM. Thomas Moro is here, Patrick Boni is here, and Neil Lamte is here. 16 regions. Yes, we have to start from there. Black Queens in India. It will be a flash in the pan because I'm sorry. No. We won't pray for that to happen. We won't pray for that to happen. Whether Algeria
Jewish, so if I'm praying for that to happen.
So let's listen to President Mahama on the issue of building. Okay.
Everybody gives a polythene bag, or if 10 people, but for our polythene bag, okay, but I feel ball like that. And this is gradually not helping us. Why don't you go with a big shopping bag? Everything you buy goes into it. She dem mo fair mo no buy call he no about black rubber. Call he no fair no buy no black rubber. Black. Okay, be 15 fair black rubber.
Oh,
I can't black rubber.
I never knew you were going to make sense. So that was why I cut you. I've never thought about this. It's a serious
so why
matter.
don't you go with a big shopping bag? Everything you buy goes into that bag. We are done.
And it's not a deal. If for 20
Moro, your time is. I'm taking you off, Thomas Moro.
Everyone is giving.
But your matter, this matter is serious.
You see, the moko enike eba ekulegbe no eba yishi eke efifen kumi or fambi efifen egme for gbe no keke, and it's creating fear.
Wow.
And it's really destroying our society.
Serious. I never thought about it.
It's really destroying our society.
I never thought about it.
So we need to recycle our mind as a people.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
We really need to recycle our mind.
Wow.
Now to
JDM.
The issue at hand. It's going low P50 wonu. Yes.
Plenty meat doesn't spoil soup.
Yeah. If we're going to get even good stadia at every community. If we should get even every junction a good sporting facility, it wouldn't have been a problem
At all.
But I will discuss about the Europe. We see clubs around that
parks,
which can host Ghana. Does it is it Ghana Nigeria the 4 nation tournaments?
Yeah.
But yeah, you understand. But Ghana, our maintenance culture is a problem. PSG in France, there's a club that has qualified for the League and the stadium is just across PSG's road uniform. It's really good after 200. There's a stadium, 2 stadiums. It is nice. But in Ghana, when in 2008, Ghana got a nod to host the AFCON, I remember very well that Accra Sports Stadium was pulled down. Kumasi Sports Stadium was pulled down. It was reconstructed. Biana, when you go, how does it look like? Now you can't even meet the standard that FIFA that CAF requires, which is very bad. Tamale was constructed. Isipon was constructed. Isipon is now
biscuit.
You know,
broken biscuit.
And then a former minister came to tell us that work was underway. Need to fear about Bina.
So now the
former minister of state.
Yeah.
That we can't take good care of what we have. For me, with what the president said, yes, it's a step in the right direction, but we should make sure that we maintain the ones that we have for them to meet even FIFA standard before we go and say we are constructing new ones. Because
FIFA standard
because
same
Cape Coast Sports Stadium. It was nice.
Yeah, it was CAF standard.
It
is not CAF standard.
Nothing to write home about. And you know, Ghana was small. If something new comes, you all push attention towards that side.
That's sickness, eh?
When Dr. Kwamchi built his stadium for Nations FC, everything, GFA, FA Cup, everything is sent there. Legon. They say now MPP is having a program at Legon.
Yeah, as we speak.
So what are you doing to ourselves? You don't maintain the level where across Sports Stadium. We were here when a music artist was given the nod to go and host a show. Now Tamo to bike a picture. Atamoto bike. I feel to treat a picture.
Stone Boys concert.
Yes, why do we do this to ourselves? Which is very, very, very bad. When you want maintain none one here, or military Amelewosi, why you maintain it? And I was listening to you when I was coming. You're talking about successive government continuing what the previous government left off.
Yeah.
It's winning.
This country.
Kwame Siama, the former sports minister.
As a Siama,
Siama, yes, said that he was going to construct AstroTurf. No, it wasn't standard, but I could see saying, even when the same government too, but he was not the minister of sports anymore. Another person came, Echano, in the same government too, Echano. So what do you expect, or why do you expect another government to come and go? They wouldn't do it. When President Mahama left, e-blocks, schools, what we can be, I should be a job. Ni Kanji MPP government it would have helped. You understand? So we all need to see. Trust me. If President Mahama starts this stadiums, building this stadium, and then he leaves without completing them, the next government that will come will never continue.
Wow, stuff.
This is really, really, really hurting us as a country.
Your messages are welcome. Adam Lumo, Muftar, please allow the man to talk. No, if you allow Thomas Moro, we won't finish. I won't allow him like that. I have to. Then Shehu Aya is watching us from Qatar. Thank you very much, Shehu Aya. When we finish, I'll give you a call. And your messages are welcome on Facebook, Radio Good 905 FM. And then WhatsApp message 0599-922-922, 0599-922-922. WhatsApp message, text message, and voice notes. Send them through. We shall play them. We shall read your messages when we activate the phone lines when it is time for it or to read your messages. Patrick Boney, number 23, LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers, yes. Black, white, yellow, and move to match. Patrice.
You know, Muftar, they should tell you that I'm going to Ametu. Oh yeah, I'm being honest.
No, you want to run away from Ghana?
Oh yeah, I'm going to Ametu.
Yeah.
So now, I'm preparing my mind for Thomas Moro. I mean, he's our traveler. Like, the
whole thing is this is the time you have to travel. This is the time you have the strength, everything in you.
Hey, somebody has sent an interesting message. Nilati, I'm sure it's sending a message from the UK. He says, if you step foot in any of UK stadium, that is the grass, green grass.
I mean, they have stewards.
Yep.
The system is working 247.
Thank you, Nilati. Oh, Ghana.
That's why we have stewards. You know, when the Blasters are playing, I did one song, Boja Boja with them.
Yeah, Boja Boja steward. It's not Boja Boja, it's an experience.
Yeah. I love doing it. You know, you are standing by the pitch and you are watching everything that goes on. And
we are not a serious country. Somebody like you, the way you experience stewardship, they should have made you write something and go and put it in one of the libraries so that people come and read about stewardship. Thomas Moro, your time is not up. Oh, Thomas Moro. Patrick.
I think Ghanaians gave us his child a green grass technology, Mr. Boyne.
Frank Boyne.
Yes, I was having a chat with him at the stadium before.
Brilliant guy.
Yeah, before the game. And then I was asking him how they manage the pitch here and there. So he was telling me that they have to put in a lot of fertilizer, making sure that they trim the grasses and those kind of things. So they will put a line so that people don't cross it onto the pitch. So the message that the person sent.
Nilati sent.
Yeah, I stand to believe what he's saying. That number 2. If you are not working on the pitch, you are not part of the team, you cannot go onto the pitch. You get it? So it is true what he sent out there. When it comes to the stadium building that John Dramani Mahama, the sitting president, His Excellency, spoke about, I think it's a very good idea. But the question we have to ask ourselves is it that pressing? Do we need it? You see, we spoke about Bibeni Gold Stars qualifying for CAF competition and they are thinking about where to play their games. So in this vein, it would have been nice to have a stadium at wherever they are, that region. But the question is, We don't love football in this country. I keep saying it. We don't love, I will use the word love. I'm not using the word like or whatever. We don't love football in this country. Before you invest into something, you need to look at the profits you are going to gain. If you are going to put up a stadium in all the regions, what is the benefit that the country is going to get from doing that? When clubs are playing, how many people go to the stadium? So imagine Accra Sports, we have our 40,000 seater. And then House of Oak, Great Olympics, when they are playing out there, you have about 30,000 every week going in there. The country will get their taxes from these clubs and put it in the coffers so that they'll rake in some money from spectatorship. Wow. But we don't watch football. So when the government puts in money into putting up stadiums across the country, they will be there. It will not be in procurement. We have value for money. So this is typically there will be no value for that investment. That is why what he said is good. But from my view and the course that I studied, procurement and supply chain, this thing there will not be value for money. An example is a Sipon Stadium. Sitting is there. You get it. People will be. We need a stadium. We need it. They put it up. There's nothing going on there. And it is, looking like a defunct structure sitting out there. And we are now calling for another 6 in other regions. No, I think that, we should look at how more pressing issues. The Sports Stadium, the whole Ghana, this whole country that we find ourselves, the best place you can get players is Tema. Wafa, when they came to Sugakope, my father took me there. And then the white man told my father that anytime the whole country, when they are scouting players, the white man said it is Tema. That is where they get the players that they want. The quality players, they get them in Tema. The question, what is the state of the Tema Sports Stadium? So there is a need for us. Look, there are great players that played for Ghana and Europe and that kind of thing. That came from Tema. So you need a very simple, nice facility there so that people who come to this country to come and follow Thomas Partey and co. will know where they started. You get it? So you can even do a museum in Tema Sports Stadium. Thomas Partey, Ishmaelado, those guys who made it, Joe Familia, the great names. Those guys, they are small museum and they'll be there. So when people come to Ghana, they want to see where Thomas started football, Tema Sports Stadium, they'll come and see these facilities. But when you are thinking about putting a building, look, and when it comes to climate change, which is global warming and those kind of things, sports is a major contributor to it. Climate change. I was doing a course online, and then from the outline, when I was learning the process, I got to realize that climate change, sports is a major contributor to it. Aside the industries that are springing up in the, developed countries, the reason why they are saying sports is a contributor is, look, you see the stadium that the president is talking about. When we want to put them up, the land that we are going to cultivate, the land that we are going to use, might be having trees out there. We'll clear the land. We'll clear all these trees. What are we doing to the system?
Exposure.
You see, we'll clear the land and destroy that whole forest or whatever that is there and put up that big building.
Okay.
The structure will be there. One, when you are hosting games, the lightning system produces heat.
Absolutely.
So it affects the climate. The plastics that are going to be used in construction, they also emit certain toxic chemicals. So it affects the system. When there's going to be a major competition, like in Accra, and then let's say AFCON, you see planes flying from various countries to the country. They emit what? You see, so all these things contribute.
Going to the stadium,
they contribute to climate change in the world. So sports is a major contributor to it. So we, from where we sit, we are affected by the ramifications of this climate change. But you see, the Europeans are feeling it more because now the weather, the heat in Europe is unbearable. You get it. In the past, they don't experience some of these things, but the ice. Even when you go to the polar regions, the ice, they are melting and that kind of thing. You get it. Here in Ghana or in Africa, because industrialization and sports facilities are not huge here, we are not feeling the effect that much. But when we begin to destroy our forests and say we are building stadium here and there, we are forgetting, we are bringing another problem to ourselves. You get it? So building a stadium at this moment, look, Mr. President, I don't think it is the right thing to do now. You get it? Nobody, the president is, he's doing well in terms of what he's doing. At the moment when you go and bring in some of these things and you are unable to do it, the next 4 years, your party, when you are going to campaign, people will bring it up. People will bring this very issue up. We're in Ghana, we voted the former president Akufo-Addo into office. He told all of us that he was going to work on the Kole Lagoon. They went out there, did a short cutting or so. It was all over. Did you realize that when it was time for elections, those videos popped up. People started speaking about it. Nobody asked the president to go and do that thing at the time. But then it affected them. So whatever he wants to do, it's a good thing. But from where we sit now, Accra Sports Stadium, why are we using banners at a certain portion of the stadium?
That place is more like a death trap.
Death trap.
Yeah.
You get it? Why don't you concentrate on fixing that very one?
Yeah.
Turning the lighting system into solar. You get it? So that at least we can
save money from ECG.
So let us put this thing aside. I mean, this is my opinion, though. Yeah. They know what they want to do, but this is my opinion as a sports pundit.
It makes a lot of sense. And talking about the Tema Sports Stadium, Yaosta, Obimpeh Ankara National Sports Authority Director General visited that place, and it is an eyesore. The place has been taken over by rodents and reptiles. Owo and Nkusie and Inkura and what Tema Sports Stadium. Whole sports stadium is the same. And then he came to write, hey, the job hard, but sake of God, country and JM, we go succeed. This is Obimpeh Ankara's Facebook page, and I had to screenshot it for the sake of today's program. And we are saying, if the job hard for Tema Sports Stadium, even, Tema Sports Stadium, because a FA Cup, when Amidaos beat Kotoko. Yeah, I think Amidaos beat Kotoko that fateful day. Charlie, one of the most beautiful and simply put stadia in Ghana, Tema Sports Stadium. If you take out Tema, you come to Liberty, simple, very friendly. But it is rotten. NEABISA say, should we concentrate on these facilities rather than talking about building 6 new ones? Patrick has made his case. Nilamte has made his case. Now, the boy is in the court of our senior man, Thomas Moreau Best. Rabini.
Yeah, Charlie.
Now then.
Yeah, Moses Bayano. No, what is he out saying? A job that you have to do, you are calling God's name. He should even stop it. For all this year, when did he know the station was wrong? Papa, said, look, he's not the way you are even reading a...
Miss Screenshot here, I say, hey, the job hard,
the job hard.
But sake of God, country and GM will go succeed.
Those who are listening, you should just keep. I don't want to use it. I would have used a strong German.
So
that's what I'm saying. You should just keep quiet, keep mute. The German say, if you want to nerve me, I will nerve you. We have to nerve him. You should go and find the word nerve. Look, Muftau, what I'm saying, look, our leaders are a bunch of, I don't know, dirty people. Before, look, he's we voted for him. He's just a president.
He's not just. He's the president of the land.
Accepted. Yes. But we men are made in Kusio. So
but who
can be? So
Patrick,
who say
okay, my dean.
That is it.
What
I'm saying is, Tema, pay for a good Tema. Look at what Patrick was brilliant, fantastic.
Sometimes I'm tempted to side with you.
If young lay people they've not given that job to her, if we have that now, so are you telling Sir Penina or to say, Sir met to me, I have voted as minister, MP, assemblyman, what is their name?
MC, DC, you look at nominated.
Papa, look, so I give any home with him. They're a bunch of corrupt question mark people, wrong square pegs in round holes. Do you want to tell me, say, so look, the district assembly have to take care of our stadiums. So to me, Munyansa offer these people to take tax. Go to Kumasi and tell the AMA 24 hours to take care of Kumasi sports in Kwame Nkrumah was in here. He was one of the brilliant leaders in the world, not Africa, not whatever. Nkrumah built park and gardens. to make sure these our leaders, these corrupt thieves, our leaders will set park and gardens in
your grass no
set
easy
institutions. PWD were building buildings. No, SCC. Well, they were building buildings, and PWD was building. Almost all the bridges in Ghana here were built by PWD, and SCC. All government estate houses were built by SCC. So all these things, UTC, food and how do you call it?
Food and Drugs Authority.
No, we had food distribution.
Okay, yeah.
UTC, everything outside when you go there is there. We're building Sanyo. Sanyo was building TV, fans, wireless. First, when you go to the villages, the center of the village, there's a pole, and you see this wireless with a wooden something.
Kofi Adika.
You know that. You see it in the middle of the, so around 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when they come from their farms, they go with chairs and tables and go and sit there and be listening what is going on. Oh, Yeshua.
And 6 new stadium, me and see.
What I'm saying is, you have Tema, one of the most dirty environment and beautiful.
Oh, Tema Sports Stadium.
So why can't our MPs now what
Patrick Kunipan saying the rapper about Obede
Sakoli.
David
only the least said about
the former MP is it Titus Global about Obede.
When him said Titus ni braba any this guy who was playing for Manchester
Danny
Welbeck.
Oh, Danny Welbeck.
His uncle is
about Obede.
Yes. And you come and brag, oh, we'll do this. Ne nashka je shiake ni bi na amayama. Said ni na mekema.
Ne rap ke fatai. About Obede.
Ashlocks. Muftao. So are they telling us there? There's what do they call it? They Tema Metropolitan Assembly.
TMA.
Look at the way they are stealing money.
TDC.
Look at the monies they are taking. Cannot go to Vaku and tell them, look, Vaku, the stadium is a square something.
And so, sir.
Vaku, take one stand and build and make it Vaku stand. Go to Gapoha. Gapoha, build one stand and name it Gapoha stand. Go to Tor. Go to GMPC. What do we get from this bullshit? Excuse me
we are on radio.
Look, this microphone is a dirty microphone.
It is never a dirty microphone.
It's so annoying.
Speaking into the dirty microphone.
Look, it's so annoying because look.
But you have not spoken about whether or not we should build
this
new
microphone
stadia. You have not spoken about whether we should build new stadia. You are just accusing people. So
who am I accusing?
6 new stadia. Yensi anase mi yensi.
President is not the only possible and also busy. Intini Boshen, you should do it. Because the coupon say we share bono and the who say it is sent to Magufin on any so not just only no credit for
that over to me a science.
What is what sign? You stand in front of the whole Ghana and tell the whole world and promise say you are going to share. Look, those people, if the Muhammad doesn't build that stadium for them. Oh.
Debut, oh, my four.
Yeah.
Now catch on my phone, you know, so but to shoe. Yeah. Na se uko eno sebe uko si kwa munisika sem ankoye ena oba na okache o ma se oh me me de esi ye ne de esi nti shoe 4 ne de mintumi nto nti meto chale wote mum na amamo se no de enye boni o
come and tell them before you go and do it
emba be catch o mu
catch o mu say
JDM so tell them say chale kronisika sem nya nti no yentwe nsa ne nko 5 stadiums no
fine. What I'm saying is ono ane shebo obi amba nenum see anchichire na nse ngu na chi
David
ono ane shebo say. So we should go and build it for those people.
Yeah.
Promise. So I catch also better than
Debbie.
Also BC Stadium because sports, they have a whole lot of a big crowd one day one player be free more bar. Sika obenya be to me to borehole be 3-4 among. So why don't you build that mini stadium about 5,000 capacity stadium for them? Because you look at the environment, then you build a stadium. Papa, look at, say, it's so annoying. Time. Say, see, it's now not this penny phone in catches or muku school or bruchery. Look,
Oklahoma.
And La Soufrière University also muku. No, at the me, I was told by me, and I said, when you come to my place, me dustbin krama chichim. Because the ochre me no, so I don't know what here. So I have rubber, which is plastic, me wo tin, konko, ena bia ya fufu banchi body hunu ni no. Ma chichem. So I know this, and to bibi kran to bina me no Patrick Edrone kakra to ananam dia koto. I have bottles that uba bibia wo.
So I'll come back to you, this question for all of us.
You when you summarize what I'm saying.
Summarize, then I'll
so what
go
I'm saying is
come back.
Young Kasano, because of our attitude, I've been told the black man is an look at Cape Coast, very beautiful environment, stadium, nice mountains, big kakrani yesium. Unim say ye bobo na ye dwarfs anyway. Unim say they did underground lights.
Okay.
Omo the lights share for mo se be ya ade sana e bia at night near bobola. Light na wo form no ebe ma wo hunkwan no.
Wow.
I'll call them animals. You share dwarfs are omo di mbuba
Ebo light.
Omo say light na wo form ni nyina. Are you not an animal? Do we have to build a new stadium for you? No, it's so annoying. Omo say that stadium was one of the beautiful stadiums.
Beautiful.
Yeah, said dwarfs now omo fi say bibi na omo ntiasia. Omo di abubas bobo lights, go there. Let's go to Cape Coast and inspect what is there.
So the thing is not about leadership; it's about citizenship. Citizens are
they don't arrest anybody.
They don't arrest anybody.
They don't arrest anybody. No, we are not taking people. So, Mahama should look. We have companies who have drilled into our pocket for the past 30, 40. This communication, whatever. What do we get from them? What do we get from them? So, can't you call because of I don't want to mention the name. Tell them, look, I want you.
MTN is a sponsor of one of our
MTN.
shows. So MTN.
Look at them. Go to South Africa and go and see what MTN has done.
They sponsored the 2010 World Cup. They have money.
They sponsor the league in South Africa. Everything damn shit in South Africa, MTN do it. Where do they get? They come and take
PSL is not sponsored by MTN. South Africa Premier League is sponsored by one betting company.
Do you know what they get from the MTN people to do?
Hey, they are MTN top 8. Big money. Yeah.
When they mention the money,
top
if you can use it, if in Ghana here, you can use it about 10 years.
I'm telling you.
Look,
Hey,
see the
MTN top
money
8 is big
and
money.
things they give to players.
Yeah.
Best player, everything.
Top.
So that is the reason. So what I'm saying is the government have promised they should go and build that mini
Stadium for people.
Mini stadium, about 5,000 capacity stadium. Give it to them. At least these kids, schools and whatever, they can also go and train. Just at least get one player out of them, and you can even do something. If Mani and Salah, Eto, Gitam and Co, Mark Vivian Foy can build a 5 million worth stadium for the Cameroonians, why can't Party can do it? Almost Kudus, the money is getting. Do you think Kudus cannot build a small mini stadium for his village?
It is his money.
But
it's Western money.
But he won't do it because they are question mark players. They won't do it for their village.
They are not question mark players.
Thomas, bro, that part there when you enter,
it is wrong.
It is wrong.
I'm coming. These are some of your mentality that you have.
And say, I'm building this for my community.
Look, I thank God you say man of voice. For if Party, Asamoah and those guys sit here,
yeah,
for Adebayo to go and build about 200 boreholes in the north, Ubedjamo.
Oh, but Asamoah has done boreholes.
It's not about Asamoah. It's not about. Look, Adebayo go to the
region
and build a cheap compound.
Yes.
I counted he had about 200 boreholes.
But you see,
bring some sick. This guy,
Moro, relax.
Kids.
This is
that is skinned like crocodile.
This is Adebayo.
He brought them to Kolibu and said any money they were going to.
But you have no idea what Asamoah is doing for people under wraps.
I don't want to know. He should tell me. Come and tell us. He shouldn't hide.
No.
You see, it's only bad things that you hide it.
Islam. You see, they say when the right hand does the good, the left must not see it. That's how God wants good to be done. Oh, yeah, they are now on farm broadcasting. And the purpose of God.
Yes.
One in the own papa the Obabeka.
David is also
when you build a borehole for your village, what have you done? You've done nothing.
I'll come back to you.
Thomas Moro, this very issue, me, And yes, I mean support it. I said now.
Me can't support it.
See, no, me
Men
but.
support it.
And yes, I me support it the Okano. But you see, you wanted to play football. You started in your community.
Yeah.
Myself, I went through that.
Okay.
The communities that we find ourselves, the people there are wicked. They don't help. Let me finish. Look, you will see young boys playing football around, good players. We go and sit and watch them. They are working. They have the resources. They will not call these kids and say, oh, Bomodin, so boots. Boots. I will buy boots for you.
Some coins.
My Jesse, so that the boy will be programmed right from the get-go. Say, people in the community supported. So, but we are wicked people in our societies. Yeah, Bobo no be didn't so be man say G1 CD factor boots. What Bobo we no pensio kra no ma unya na unam. Na nipa ni ye then the community is expecting a player.
I will do it.
Let's talk to ourselves. Let's advise ourselves.
Patrick just said.
Yeah.
No me footballer ko. Go non footballer ko.
But you see the guy you are speaking
I got to Mr. Benin Mensa.
Mr. Benin Mensa says, I'm excited about the guest speaking panelists on the show. That's the spirit. Big ups to him. Is that Bulldog? No, it's not Bulldog. Radio Goes listenership is our 70% Ghana Dangwe, and I hope others will take a cue. Mr. Bedu Mensa.
A former national team player, Papa, Choco. Then times, ke liberty sheba do magete na. The ke na bonu kulo hin obut no ya jog ni. Ngoya. Many bana sky boy amen no attack.
Those things.
I don't
want to say my own. Somebody looked at me and said you are too short to play in that position.
That's it.
Come in, coach. That's it. Waka baby. That was what killed my spirit. They say, you are too short to be a defensive midfielder.
The community doesn't help the footballers when they are growing up. It is a fact.
So that
there's one guy in my area there, Campus and Babangida. That guy, the formed guy in Zongo. Look at how he's not working. You put these boys together morning, evening. Now I pump Jesse Amomo. Oh no, that boy who is not working, doing anything. Now I think he's teaching them. Disabled inside. Now Obon say, oh who me about state 10 because me bo calling man Obebe so only me. So I watch him and I'm like, look, but there are so many people who have it. They have the resources in our communities. They will not do it. And Tinipanu Pia now be stand on Naska. You are sitting there somewhere we should contribute to the progress of these boys.
Okay, now the next question is President Mama says if he builds all those 6 new stadia, it will bring talent out.
Exactly.
Yeah. 20-30 years ago, Abedipele and Co were playing on grassless pitches. We saw quality players. When that time we didn't have all those structures, we were producing quality players.
Because we had
now that we have plenty. Black Stars is suffering. Under 20 is suffering. 17 is suffering. Women are suffering. Do we really need new stadia in 6 new regions? Should we focus on capacity building or we need new stadia? Nilamti.
See, no really, nakano, and then times we get Benjamin.
Damn it,
Benjamin. They don't have internet to learn from wherever.
And you know, okay, at 33:10.
If I make a 7 p.m. and after GT, they quite
Sports Highlights.
Yes. We need investment. We need to invest in our clubs and in our players. That is the most important thing. Tomobeni your player and Gino. Encourage more. Ekolepwe ebo modernshi or encouragement tepu. Bachileke aiko. But now that we have luxury, we have anything at our disposal.
Everything.
Hey! And the influx of foreign content is also destroying most of our athletes. Because if you like, mind you, training in better can training kids.
So they are more pressing issues than building stadiums.
You understand? We need to invest. The small and the little that we have. Ghana Chad at Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
I'm sure Patrick might have seen it. Sprinkler say, it could be here for Bomoni and Mommy. I know.
And people were
we're clapping for
the guy. We need to invest in the little that we have. When you build Lejugba and then wow. Because if you can't build, and you're always building new one without maintaining, investing into the old one, what are we doing? We are just wasting resources. Let's just invest in the league, the Ghana Premier League. Can be in the Ghana Premier League. I pay player commit let's say 10,000. Yeah. Let's say 10,000 cities a month.
You know, we'll go anywhere. Sure, they will Ghana.
We should invest in what we have.
Kai.
Even national team just put it, you got to lower the junior size put it, no problem.
Oh, Charlie.
National team just in that way. Can blast us fine. Should be no under 20 and 17. Benny Blaster with New Jersey and 17 with old one, 2-3 seasons ago. We should invest in what we have. That's the most important. And Sky Ajeme.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Ona, and Sky Ajeme, Nikoni, at least if they fine, you can go back when I go. No, I feel no go back. So if the player struggles and passes through the hinterlands and gets to Europe, it try go for it that. A division 1 for it that. Kebe no wale ni eto kona ho ni tini a shine no Ghana player ko ene ke ya tele keba no keba go be bluffable. They ba to match they ba to put trouble amount no pay.
Yes.
E ka o wie because you didn't invest in the player. Enye be na etole mo ko wale na walo ke mo fele do money tie ke o player ko di ko Vietnam bi wa wo le keba e di ko America wa wo le keba, which is very bad. So all boils down to investment. We should properly invest
in the little we have.
Yeah, of course.
And to add to what you said, you see when Ghana went to play that top 14, that is the Unity Cup.
Yeah,
the game was played at Brentford Stadium. It's a club stadium.
I developed Karindov. I don't know.
Imagine that under 20 any amateur pram.
You.
I developed Karindov Keninku. I want to try Tema abanya try on a group ABC. I spread. Koni dan small be anabola akwe. Koni tema bi hu match. All is station pram. Last time I was speaking, and a lot of people don't know this under 20 thing is going on in our pram.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not on TV,
yes.
and it's not everybody who has a smartphone.
Of course.
How many of us in Ghana knows that pram Ghana man whatever
Soccer Center of Excellence
can host national games? How many?
Pressing issues.
In 2018 when we hosted the women's AFCON, the idea was how to work with Cape Coast, how to work with Accra. Majority of Accra. What was the reason? As a majority of Accra. Majority. What was the reason? But so we should invest in the little we have. At least we have Kumasi, we have Accra, we have Cape Coast.
You have Tamale
put in China. No, I want to convert it with my packet. D for the bank.
You see the funny aspect.
Takes over,
Oh, I just want to chip in. The funny aspect of it, when you take the Auditor General's report in this country year on year, you will see institutions. Jeska, Bonyomo. They are not paying taxes back to the government and traveling allowance, and you get it. But you come to football, sports, and you cannot pay players. How do you call it? 1,000 Ghana. And we sit down and say we don't have money in this country. Go and take the Auditor's General reports every year on year. Pick it and read it and see the kind of money that is going through the system in this country. You see, I don't want to use certain words on us. I'm part, you are part.
You leave those words for Thomas Moreau.
Yes. I'm part, you are part, those listening to us are part.
Everybody.
We are all part of it.
Yare.
You see, we work on ourselves to get what we want. You get it? Yes. I don't care whether you go hungry. I want to drive a Jeep. So say, if I work on you to get it, I don't care. That is the system we are running.
Hey.
That's very bad.
Which is very bad. You want to buy a small car and drive yourself. You are working. You can't afford it. But the person who is your leader is having a V8 Land Cruiser, about 4 or 5 in his house. But what are we serving? Without a poor man, there's no rich man.
Absolutely. That's how God created the world.
Yes, that's how God created it. Yeah. So if you're a rich man, it is because of the poor man. That is why you are rich.
Yeah.
But we live in a system where people don't care. They vote for governments. They come to office. They say certain things. They come. They don't preach it. They preach it. They don't practice it. We need to invest. Look, if you look at some of our footballers, those who are doing boxing, Bukum Arena, when I go and see them, I watch the young boys. Nobody should tell you that the boys are lazy. No,
they are not.
You come and sit there and you are watching them when they are and then
punches.
yes, you are clapping. the pain they are going through, and you say these boys are lazy.
The ordinary Ghanaian is
He's not lazy. So the president should not be thinking about
stadium.
Charlie, they want to let's maintain it.
Make it better.
Look, we've gone to, how do we call it, Boteman.
Yeah.
Build that thing there. What is happening? What are we using it for?
Charlie, it's an auto
They
are taking over. When you go there, the land is vast. Patrice.
So now we want to go and do another one in others. No, why?
Charlie.
These things, Charlie. Look, Mr. President, we are sports guys. Sometimes those who write, people write. I remember there was we did where I work, and then we had to do commissioning of a new facility. I work with Ghana Library Authority. I will say it today. We were commissioning one of our libraries, and you know, we invite big dignitaries to come. Vice President, I remember the Vice President came for the airport, the National Library at Kakudi, that place. They came. We write the speech for them. People write the speech for them. The president, the vice president, whoever is not working with the library. So what they come out there and read is written by somebody who is working within. So there are some of the things that our leaders go out there and read to all of us. They don't have the experience of it. Yeah, trauma no more kind. Yeah, we are doing sports. Yeah. So what we see, where we go to, these people don't go.
No.
The president will not go to Accra Sport and some of the washrooms that we will go and visit and be talking about. So when somebody writes that Accra Sport Stadium is fit for purpose, washroom and everything fit, the president will go and stand there and read it.
Bros, Omale.
At the end of the day, no, the ordinary Ghanaian knows that what you are saying is not true. So when you are proposing ideas that I want to build stadium, sometimes they need the hardcore boys to go out there, go after writing and all those things. No one small be say, Uncle He said, do the people really need the stadium?
Fantastic.
If they don't need it, you let them change their speech.
Fantastic.
So sometimes I don't fault the leaders who read those things. It's the people who write it.
Moro,
You
have we shall activate the phone line very soon. We have 8 minutes. That's your free.
Muftau, it's sad. Every country's sports is gradually, how should I put it?
Rising.
Because of the media. It was football made in Germany.
Yeah.
German football ruled for some time. Wow. The British sat down with everybody.
Italian came some way somehow.
The stakeholders. And just look, if the Germans, what can we also do to make sure we get to their level, or we even
do it better?
Because every copyright is beautiful than the original one.
Of course.
Because you add some small touches and it becomes so beautiful.
Yeah.
You go to South Africa, you see their London Bridge. It's beautiful than the British.
China copied. Now they are assembling better things from USA. China copying. Green. We don't hear those phones again. They are now, in fact, they are bigger than almost everybody.
Exactly. Every time we tell when you have a good leader, anything he brings to you is good.
John Mahama is a good leader.
When you have a bad leader, anything he brings is bad.
John Mahama is not a bad leader.
No, it's a saying sake. Good leader bring good things. Bad leader. My problem is, as Patrick was saying, that do the people need a stadium? But the president went around and found out that look at this. How do you call it? The new regions?
Yeah.
What is it?
Uti region, Savannah region.
Savannah, Uti. Look, the whole Savannah don't have anything. They feel, look, let's build just a 5,000 capacity stadium for them. The only thing is they have to take good care of it. No, our problem is maintenance, our maintenance culture. So we have to tax people. You go to other countries, what do they do that we cannot do? That their own is perfect.
We are struggling.
We are struggling everything. We've given jobs to wrong people. I don't want to use the name corrupt. We're giving jobs to corrupt people. Define corruption. You take something that you know the thief. But when it gets there, we use those words. We have to imprison people. We have to sack people from their job. Because look at these white jobs and whatever. He said, look, you have to report at 7 a.m. and close at 5. When you come even 7:01, you'll be suspended. With Guinness Ghana Limited, 7:01.
You are late.
You can't. He says 7 o'clock, 7:01. You look. By the time you get to the gate, your card is not there. Your clocking card is not there. The foreman has taken it away. So how are you going to clock and get inside? Every time we say, look, Ghanaians, watch and correct time. She know ya, what elite. Watch correct time. But anyway, yeah, on what elite. That's the sort of people we are. We are not. No, we know most people, most our leaders in the community are very wicked people. They feel, oh, in our boni, court is going to
Yes.
you do it. But forgetting why he's doing one day, you also come and do it for someone. No, that is the mentality we have. Very evil, wicked people. We see them sitting in churches, front seats. They are monsters, but wolves in
sheep clothing.
That is the sort of.
That
is, look, our chiefs, they know football, at least entertainment, stress. That's what I've been telling you.
Our chiefs,
Come on, the 80, 90, but it's Senflami,
he's playing with his grandchildren, great grandchildren.
She Kegana knew 80
Bako yato power.
It's just a kilo. Because they have evil forces. Because stress come home because doctor, one of the doctors said, let me greet Dr. Okun, one of the best surgeons in Ghana here. He was at Achimota, now moved to Akawe. He did my surgery, and one of the fantastic surgeons. Dr. Okun, greetings. And so what I'm saying is, how we even go to, look, when Obama, Clinton, whatever, to Bush, when they were leaving, they left war. You know, Django Ibai channel. He's continuing war because, no, you see, this thing is our problem. That an MPP man, minister, MP is there, maybe change of power comes, and maybe he's voted out. When the NDC MP comes, doesn't continue
the continuity thing.
He also come and start and what something.
So I beg you, that thing they call is it hand over notes? Or handing, no, they say it's hand over notes. Those notes, what exactly are contained in it? What is inside?
Any shikayo, any jewel, German pay call. So that is why every time the continuing come from question mark, because he doesn't look at how much 3 story, how my come pillars mama top, you want in blocks. No, that is the sort of people we are. That is what we do.
Because hand over notes is a guide.
That shows that
moral shares,
10 mama
why 5 into
like
that. That's
No. It's a roadmap. So you just
and when you ask him, is in the pipeline. Pipeline. So
pipeline. Oh God.
She at the moon on a lot is like we are joking, but let's get serious. Things are getting worse because for how long are we going to live in this mess that every time this president will come, start something, cannot finish, another president will come, will not continue, will go and start another thing, and the next president, because the first thing Mahama said, he said, look, everything Onana started, he's going to complete it.
Oh, nah.
That is what he said.
Oluman start something.
Be a couple.
National Cathedral Fatai. Oh, Ibachano. It can look a kukulu.
National Cathedral came underground hospital, so fantastic hospital. Ni what time in one again? Why hospital? She in all until the media will fight these monsters. Let's stop talking. Because Ademu, for how long, for how many years did you start this radio?
15 years with this.
Bona me yo, nakano me yo.
Jomo Chakiko.
Nuku Chakiko.
I want annual 24. Hey, now we are 32 million. 32 million supporters and coaches.
Sekelo go fita fe of 34.
Sekelo fita.
Oh, ni sekelo va akani ame. Ba akani ame.
Dabi akani ame. Wales Bonnie is in Stockholm, Sweden. He says one of the biggest sickness we have in Ghana is the attitude of maintenance. I tell you for sure that thousands of stadiums can be built in Ghana, but without the act of maintenance, they will be turned into a refuse dump. Oh, he's watching us from Stockholm, Sweden. Thank you very much, Wales Bonnie.
Just let me summarize what I'm saying.
How about you have summarized?
No, you came into our to.
Okay, summarize.
But just what I'm saying, Ademu, one share. Things are getting.
Man, fit. When I get me more, Charlie, the country.
Come on. Patrick, let me come in then. The whole thing is, come on, players, ne. That is why I'm taxing the sports minister. Because if a player in Ghana here cannot be paid 1,000 Ghana cedis, Shona, the most sad part is many ba fe na kind law say ni amihani bu Ademuke Patrick ni na apeye. They are the very people who owns the team.
That's what I'm saying. So the government.
It was FA na kamla because FA na kamla. He will never in his lifetime never will na kamla because Kebo and layperson. Oh, he will bla ensure every player that plays for the Premier League. Make sure he's insured.
Inko Joseph, good morning to you. He is fighting for player insurance in this country. We
should have taken these people to.
Yes. God bless you, Inko Joseph.
Player liake ablochi. Untumi tukwan.
You
make sure you play here for 12-15 years because the player above 15 years in Ghana here. No, him say after the end of the career can get about 100,000 Ghana.
Yes.
Cedi. I'm telling you, make sure the latent strength in him. Obebo. Because most of them himself obonyina we say so opra ni fie ejadum. But so himself opra insurance is going to pay something for him. Look, they will come out with about. This is what I'm expecting from the sports minister. He should ensure the players. He should make sure 1,000 Ghana cedis and whatever. If you can't pay, send that person to division whatever.
One time when I was going to play for some second division B, my manager, Mr. William Kwamin, went to some insurance company and said, Charlie, this is my boy. I'm managing him, so Muma insurance on cover. Ngrovone said that be the place. I'm not pre-plan dodo.
Way back,
this is about 17 years ago. But
your manager had invested in you insurance waboka. Oh,
seriously, Anchena me pray. No, that was the end.
Easy.
That time, no treatment.
No, you're young, say.
Me young.
We want insurance.
Maybe I mean surgery be and
look, Baba. Look at the age. But to pry, no. He had $80 million from the insurance, 1 million Christ, and now 80 million from the insurance company.
3034 0599 922. Do we really need new stadia in new 6 regions, or we should focus on the little we have, like my panel members are saying? 5 of them. We have 5 quality of them. Should we focus on them, build them, make? They are expanding rather than building new ones, bro. No, be so.
They are expanding.
So why don't you expand Accra and Kumasi?
Stadium. The land over there, can it take another more population again?
Oh no, in expanding stadium, it's about the capacity. So instead of 40,000, technicians, contractors know how to expand it to increase it to about 60,000. It's done. No, be so.
But the last time Accra Sports Stadium was renovated, we were told that it has gotten to its limit. That was what we were told. Stadium, I haven't been to Kumasi. I don't know how large that place is. But that of Esipon and then Amali, that can be done. Now, other regions also need some. If we expand it, we get it at all those places. Now, the honors lies on the National Sports Council to be able to take care of them. If those stadiums can fetch us money, we should allow them to fetch us money so that we'll use them in maintaining the place. But when when the money comes, it is pocketed. And this is where the problem lies. Until we fill that hole, the hole that is making that money sink, we will not get the money to take care of those things.
Thank you. Hello. Agbazuke.
I mean, let's just say, a form of that won't be top. There's no story building. And it's a open 2-story house. Foundation send your house here. Open 3-story, and send your house here. But who could see 3-story? Now, Kosha here with his hard bacona. Yes, you're forming Keke. Now, so we see a baby kumina, and only attitude and Kumwa. In Pennyform Wokrumano, almost say, almost you the poor to over-enrich themselves. I had to say, only 6 inches line, 6 inches pipeline. No, 6 inches pipeline. I had the panier, I won't. Oh, now say show 5 inches pipeline anymore. Now, of course, you can see. Now, I had the panier, I won't. I don't go here. That is the attitude of a Ghanaian employer. Oh, exploit you, one day over share, and when they are pass Benya. That is the attitude of a Ghanaian employer. Now, you don't need stay here in those areas, so you have a sports complex, rather in those places. Communities are not sports facilities here. You are two tons the reason why I need good maintenance culture is that renovation is more expensive than new construction. Renovation is more expensive than new construction. Of which I know, bro. Oh, no, I estimate to tell or renovation. No, I go for no need the boost for. They don't have any knowledge about construction. Some renovation. And at the end of the day, now the following year, no, I estimate. Let us say, oh, sure, my can in the good boost. Now, know how I saw that is the attitude of a Ghanaian.
Thank you. Hello. Lord Gaddafi. Ojibwan.
Come on, Thomas Molo best. Everyone can follow Biake. And she said, on the Babatano go. She only on a get your community no honor. Where's the commander? Pourquoi aller pour ça? Pourquoi ce n'est qu'à l'aide? Si nous regardons comme un match à faire, après la boîte on boit bon ça du calme. Non, après la comme moi de pour les gens pour tout le monde les qu'est-ce bahale. Because make be a p. I you what they see, what she see. Now make a fun be. Come about me lewo. No like a man ka di no ko be ka mani ma wale. Inya ma wale. O be ka be la mama me sita eko. Ronja. Ona Adebayo. E afa no ko ye eko. Togo yo ka je togo ne togo ba ne febe. Ya unka fe no ko ya sha, ya ko sha le because ata o le sha. E ka ni ma tuni mena ye bi.
Thank you very much. 0599-922-922 and 303492. You can also join. It's getting heated off record and on record. 0599-922-922 and 303492. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Michael.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Morning. I uto wachebi wana.
Oh, that be akakuko bina mi. Mitia oguges me na unim me the new stadium me ebe me there because all say every region yenya stadium standard stadium na ye clubs no mbobo wa hanu omu jai so mbobo wo pitch tantanta mbobo wo so no oh because uko you say tema say amumu kanu aban betinya fasa stadium no na wa ye ni ye na tema fo abobolo ho oh asana new region na ya sibu kwa kan me the papa ni mpese standard stadium e Ghana they are across the country oh it said yeah pebia national team be bobola enye di mae ti oban ti mi yenu say na wa kan pepe a many beji but unin adebi koso yeah Ghana league no muka kotokwasem say wa top players about 11 or so unin say Gold Stars no OG league no unin so top players about 10 more than 10. Aha. And she said, oh, yeah, team there. A better than now, over consistent. Oh, because the place no more banu. I feel I'm adapted to the system. Yes, coaching our beauty for a long. And I bet take you 2 to 3 years. Indeed, Uko African show Basabasa, one over blame. It is a can't say penny for no moving team. Yeah, I'm not from here. That's the result. Yeah, now Ghana League anymore. I
mean, sure, we 0599922922. Voice note be my minty the Okana in Kutuaso.
Good morning. Radio good. Pichia Obia, Media Margin Senka, stated the order than Camide, common maintaining and omniscient and your standard, the mobile. Since a purpose for floor, and also home maintenance by and home from maintenance by a 7. Me and Lucas Patrick Yeboa, you see from Dubai. But the same said you are the any Mopanas in Ethiopia. Now, drinking about who I am the large Guzano, a large Guzan and drinking a mobono. Maybe Enka, maybe a mommy and baby, the Mommy and baby, the pa, sponsors are drinking. Say you take yourself to one direction. So I drink the papa.
Yeah, I know that jingle. Some of you journalists, you are doing like you don't go to school. You are by direction, man. Yeah. 0599922922 and Chebe, sorry, so we'll be about. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I mean, DJ Icon, because I feel
Your friend saying.
If I mean DJ Icon.
Okay, DJ, OT region, Boyankomo, OT region, far away. Thank you very much.
New stadium, dear. Uber to the we have talent, but if you look at our people, they are very bad, especially Borukanuku, where I stayed. We have so many talents over here, but we don't have good pitch. And Sena Masano, say you're for more industry ever. The players and especially teams. Are there women say Obimpeh say Otu using Ghana ha using sa or use sa ope sa no be geni Africa ni pano o get say ni pano a o using but at the end of the day no dey na obenya ye mpeni for no o mo use ade no no and moreover ye say dem say we Ghana ha no the stadium no style we are today is the Ghana to me any international tournament because we don't have good pitches. You need part of the I don't so many people that who are here now. So that you make it so say maintain that yes you gonna bet me out the Africa you and I say maybe possibly wake up. But that's it.
Now we shall be so free OT region. Yeah, we we go very far. 44. My last one, Yonko. Last one. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Mutao.
Yeah, why lucky? Nanki Yoko.
Master Danka Sotami. Mutao. Let me bring up Thomas Moro. Kase. Oya dia was say oh asamoja de no ye. Na ye say muya kase umuye SC. Let's start in more Bible move. The CI me as well as your Pentecost. Yeah, Pira, Obi Mbayi, 100 Ghana, and I'm ready to assay, Obi 200 Ghana, and I'm ready to assay. Saturday, do you have money pen, then you can come full.
And I say, Yankopon's son next to San Ochina. Until the Yankopon cow Bible, and no one who insists I didn't know who Nipo Besson.
All right, I can't say, our Bible says, Obi, be bought a small football, that's our school Bible, so be bought or some
Baby, and no, sir, interpretation of Bible, and yes, street for it, sir. Young catches will be ball left and watch it. There be a patch say, Ubi or there, Fachano, Unya, Crasan, Fachanibium, that's the interpretation. Yasumbo.
You, Martin, I want to say, no,
be a pastor.
You know, to meet us money. Young Cosso, there was a Muka or some of my own, Yomuye Ghana. And I most I can say communities no send your boy prayers. Prayers baby your communities and I am what me am ana press no so wa to mu for mu hu mata microphone obi nya hu bo ka credit no ko any bata you see rasta no ross bo mu say can they abedi mu time ni atoni bo mu time ni so some of them ku for mu time nti mi hu mu kura po na every time mi hu mu say say bi ka practice ka mu mu shishi nti obey dey akobo sani pa no you know say
I think the nation should take over because Mekai Mrebine or BBI friend national under 12. Or may justify inclusion the whole nation. No more selective best out of the lot. No more the Marco Good Kaneshi Sports Complex. A bit more Winneba Sports College. Say bit my sabeboa. This talent is everywhere. Bit my sabeboa. Finally, Yapon. Ni
Chama.
Time show, be show, 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Still on the sanitation issue. It's something that's really bothering us.
Zion train, Patrick Zion train.
Yes, it is something that we really need to work on, and then as a country, because get Obimpeh outside there. One ni bigo man Kenya. She called Obimpeh. No what fear them, Bobo fear here, and it looks as if the laws don't work. You know, we have people who are trying their best. The last of bastard boys, they're trying their best to make sure the city is clean. But when that is very bad. So we should keep our plastic waste too. We try and then limit the usage of the plastic waste, the bottle, the rubber, the plastic. We try and curb it, and I think that'll be the way to go.
Patrice. Oh, okay. I see. Thomas Moro. The Patrick are two now.
Look at problem. Now when you go to Circle, the under bridge, you know, you see a white guest house. I want to go for new guests in no matter down. Look, also the black man as a obese house out. Now the media buying any abandon. It's not buying. There's only the Omaye. We share pillars now, concrete pillars. No more seeing now. On say, on my joining pipes. I may join pipes. Let me speak, guys. Just. I may join pipes from the top. Can you money? Join pipes. I mean, I may feel underground gutter. Only none those squatters do. Do I call what name do I? Squatters. I may chat. I may pavement blocks. Say. Jema me shamoye. Go and see. Almost from I would go. I would me down one ya circle overhead. Run about it. Jema me shamoye.
Technology.
Una and gradually una shamoyone it destroys.
Yeah, say enchine edidimwa.
Entino if be omo da ho nyina no e ho no mo junso omo tutu krunu nyina o piles na
technology.
Na okay, I can confirm but interview koni like metal no need hold and me warm.
That is that. And so me the only thing is just support what Patrick have been saying. Okay, gamatishi koska oti ahwe oba endiega o gamatishi ni wokpa je wo hisani o me awomi je is ami has no yo da bibia ne ka wo bo ya se wo no ya ka wo
atumo go has
yeah Patrick.
Moved out. I thank my brothers for, their input into this sanitation issue. So I thank all of them. And then I think I want to commiserate with a friend of mine who lost the father last 2 weeks ago. When I was coming, and I saw him and we were talking about it. So the dad, his name was Musa Amo Anum. Yeah, he's a Muslim. So they buried him. So Charlie, our condolences to Tripod and then his brother Kaka. He's a national ambulance personnel. So greetings to how do you call it? Kaka. That's the one working with national ambulance. And also finally, I think we love our country, Ghana. This is where we are. So we all the discussions we are having here, we don't have anybody. It's a betterment that we want. If you are a big man sitting in your room and you are listening to us and you think some of our utterances are very offensive, Mufanche is the betterment. No, you see, that's why I say how more. You get it? So no matter what, no, Obi wa can no cry. Sena DB. Yes. So they are listeners. What you say. So that's what we have to tell them. And then so this is next week Saturday. And or say Pesca we buto. So you share your coffee with say I like this star money in my chair. A big
Ben, more magic. More magic.
No, there are no magicians anymore. So no. Commiserations to Felix Chidi Tamakulu. He lost his mom. Yeah, I think months ago. Felix Chidi Tamakulu. Her name is Mrs. Ernestina Amachagli Tamakulu. May her soul rest in absolute peace. Felix Chidi Tamakulu. The funeral announcement is on the 25th. 25th. Today is what? The baby no Monday amount, and then they are local. Baby no Monday amount, you are local. The Felix Chidi Tamakulu. I've seen your message. Commiserations from sports team. To you, condolences, Felix Chidi Tamakulu. There's nothing more painful than losing your mother. Hey, Ishamo. My name is Adamu Muftao. Our senior brother came through, Thomas Moreau. The ever diplomatic Patrick Bonney came through. And then the man who has held the whole of the Ghana community spellbound, Ni Lamte. The nickname cried there. Man on point. He's held all the community spellbound. His spellbinding Ghana language even caught Mr. Benunu Mensah out of his hole to come and say that hey, he loves the Ghana language. Oh, the Ghana Benjamin Kame, Minka Kame, Game Yatashin and show me language. The Ghana language is diminishing. I'm telling you, people say I should not tell you. I told you about 2 years ago. I'll tell you my mind. I play that thing for me upon and crying for one day.